I had doubts. There was whether I could do it or not, but probably the sophomore year and junior years when I really made the decision that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I can to get in the first cycle and get the experience I need. And just so happens that my senior year I had to make a decision on whether or not to remain playing softball or get into a vet clinic and get more experience and focus on my grades.
Hayley came as a freshman, and I remember when she pre-registered, she was a freshman that coming from Kansas to play softball, and my first impression was she's never going to make it. She's away from home. She was a quiet kid, and one thing about the softball team, they have a pretty good reputation of having good grades, so the coach was really a stickler about that, so I was looking forward to that.
So sophomore year I had to make the decision on whether or not I wanted to go full-blown into PreVet and make a couple sacrifices with my, whether it was instead of, watching TV, I'd have to go to the library and study.
So Hayley, who came here from Kansas to play softball in Arkansas, actually made the decision to step away from softball to focus on getting more experience in the field, and that was a very brave move in my mind on her part. That's the whole reason she came to this college.
It was probably about sophomore year where I really had to struggle between time management between school and softball, but I knew coming in, like, I accepted Monticello to come here because it had the program I wanted.
Because of the PreVet curriculum and still trying to get them to graduate in 4 years, they average probably 17 to 18 hours a semester, and that's going to include a significant portion of that will be labs to go with classes. For instance, physics 1 and 2 with labs, organic 1 and 2 with labs, those type of things. One second. You get one? But after you get the grades, there's another cut. You have to make another cut, and that other cut is your experience outside of the classroom. So at UAM, we really focus our students on learning large animal work. Large animal work is unique to a lot of students. That a lot of students that are applying for veterinary school do not have any idea how to work with cows, maybe not even know the terminology of cattle. So we really get them comfortable and work with cattle. We have a rodeo team, so we get them around horses. But you need to be well-rounded. So another aspect is working in a veterinary clinic with cats like Thomas here, where you get experience with small animal work. So we have a good relationship with a veterinary clinic in town where we get those students exposed to the small animal side so that they have a well-rounded application.
And they just kind of walk me through how to do stuff, and then eventually they let me do it, so I've gained a lot of hands-on experience, and they're very welcoming and very kind, and they are always willing to teach and have students come and learn from them. I was the only one that graduated with PreVet this year.
Haylee McGhee, cum laude.
And I grew up in a high school that graduated 500. The town, Olathe is 200,000 people, and then I came to a little town, Monticello. It was a big adjustment, but I loved it here.